Yo, Buffett, congratulations to South Africa's hardest working people, the politicians. Yeah, bo. While you're calculating whether bread or electricity comes first this month, they got a salary increase, Buffett. Not because things are going well, not because hospitals are fixed, not because jobs appeared, just because they're there. Wabona mo South Africa, if you're at the bottom, you must understand the economy. If you're at the top, the economy must understand you. They'll tell you it's only 3 point something percent. Smallanyana money. Nothing to complain about. But 3% of millions is very different from 3% of nothing. You get told, be patient. Times are tough. We are all suffering. Funny how suffering never reaches the parliament. Never. At the bottom, you must budget pain. At the top, they adjust salaries. And don't misunderstand me. This is not jealousy. This is logic. In real life, when performance drops, bonuses disappear. When targets are missed, belts tighten. But politics is the only job where failure comes with a raise. So if you're unemployed right now, if you're hustling just to stay alive, if you feel invisible, this system was never designed to feel you. It was designed to use your patience as fuel. And here's the painful truth nobody says out loud. They don't fear poor people. They fear organized people. They fear informed people. They fear people who stop begging and start building. So stop waiting for dignity from systems that profit from your silence. Build income, build leverage, build independence. Because every year they raise salaries at the top, they're testing one thing at the bottom. How much more can you take? South Africa, answer that.
Welcome to yet another ordinary day in South Africa as we watch government officials partake in crime and corruption, and we watch the poor get poorer, the middle class decrease and shrink, and the rich get richer. It's no wonder that everyone wants to be a politician nowadays. It's because of such things, misleading the people. So Cyril Ramaphosa approved the salary increase for himself, his deputy ministers, premiers, deputies, MPs, all of them, the whole gang. Knowing very well that, well, now this money, our taxpayer money that they are supposed to be dispersing and using it to benefit the South African people, 60% of it goes to ghost projects and corruption. Only 40% gets to be used to pay teachers their salaries and whatnot. So from this 60% that they have mismanaged, the nerve, the disrespect, the tone deafness of them being okay with getting an increase is beyond me.
President Cyril Ramaphosa has approved a 3.8% salary increase for public office bearers. These are ministers, deputy ministers, ordinary members of parliament, and premiers. And in making this decision, approving this salary hike, he considered a variety of factors, including inflation levels, as well as the country's overall fiscal affordability. Here's how much they'll be earning from April. Let's start with Deputy President Paul Mashatile. He, alongside the Speaker of Parliament, Toko Didiza, and the Chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, Refilwe Mchweni-Tsipane, will each be earning 3.28 million a year. Now, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, that's the DA's Anli Lotriet, the Deputy Chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, as well as Deputy Ministers will each be earning 2.29 million a year, while Ministers will now earn 2.79 million. Now, as the leader of the official opposition party in Parliament, the MK Party, John Hlophe will now earn 1.86 million a year, while leaders of minority parties will earn 1.56 million. Chairpersons of parliamentary committees will be earning 1.73 million a year, while ordinary MPs will earn 1.32 million annually. Then at a provincial level, all 9 premiers will be earning 2.63 million, while their MECs and speakers in the provincial legislatures will be earning 2.3 million. It's quite a long list, actually. Even judges, traditional leaders, and people who lead key constitutional institutions were given 4.1% salary increases. I'll put the link in the caption.
So this article claims that we all know the ministers are getting their 3.6% salary increase, which is about 100,000 rand extra. If you know, you know. And apparently, according to this source, that Mr. Groenewald, Peter Groenewald, when Peter has rejected his portion of his increase. So, South Africa, again, I'm not the source. I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm not saying it's false. I want to hear, what do you think about this? What do you think about ministers and this interesting salary increase when the country is losing more jobs and people's really suffering? January was really rough on people. And what do you think about if when Peter rejected it? I think that would show a lot of character and integrity. And if he took it, there's nothing wrong with it. It's his job. All the ministers are getting increases, but I think it will show a lot about a potential future leader for South Africa. That's just my 5 cents. And again, we don't have all the inside information and this and that, but I want you to speak to me. But one thing, let's keep the comment section respectful. Thank you, South Africa.
I need us to focus on the percentages. The Remuneration Commission had suggested a 4.1 increase for everyone. The President, Cyril Ramaphosa, approved it for himself, the Premier and the MEC, and he said, nah, let me just save the country money and everyone else will get 3.8%. But I want us to clock the fact that each and every year, the laborers of this country, which is the masses, every time it's time for their increase, they are not even given a mere 3%. And the people that approve it are these very people that just got about 3.8, number 4.1. And the unions will end up marching days, weeks, negotiating. And when we talk about unions, we are talking about people that really drive the economy. We are talking about miners, teachers, all the essential workers that actually bring profitability to the economy and sustainability, and they don't get it. Yet these ones, even sitting with ministers that didn't even know their responsibilities and duties, sitting with 2 deputy ministers in one cabinet, in one ministry, and all of that didn't make sense. And when I still believe it is okay for them to tell us they are getting a salary increase when it is so difficult to do the same for the people that have actually employed them, the people that voted them in. We need to go back to the drawing board. I sit on that. The same.
Hi guys, so Cyril Ramaphosa approved salary increase for top politicians. Let's have a look. And tell me what you think. Okay, TikTok is acting up. I can't even crop the pages, but let's have a look. President, that's 3 million yakhe nca. Deputy President, 3 million yakhe nca. Ministers, 2 million. That's 2.6 million nca. Deputy Minister, 2.2 million nca. Hey.